Hello guys, welcome back to Admitting It Culé. I hope you're having a fantastic day. But really quick, let's go ahead and check out the lineup that Ronald Koeman has lined up against Real Betis. And let me tell you, it is not the strongest of lineups. There is no Lionel Messi in the team, no De Jong, and no Serginho Dest. Guys, I'm very curious to see the partnership between Busquets and Pjanic. I don't think we've seen them together very much. So, this could be a tough game. Now, on the other hand, Real Betis also isn't coming out with their strongest of lineups. So, this could make for a pretty interesting game. Guys, I will see you at the end of the first half. Alright guys, so that is the end of the first half. And we got a happy man over here. We are down 1-0, and it's a little bit frustrating, but at the same time it's understandable because you can see it in their faces, in their attitude, in their movement. Both teams are drained. Nobody wants to play, nobody wants to move. The passing, while it does look very nice in between Riqui Puig, Busquets, and Pjanic, I think it is actually the main factor that's killing us. It is slowing down the play way too much, allowing Betis to find their defensive form. They're not necessarily parking the bus, but they're just in a good defensive form, and by then it's too late, and we're having way too much of a hard time breaking them down, especially without Leo Messi. I think we've worked towards a very good understanding of, not very good, but a decent understanding of how we like to attack when Messi's on the field. But now that you take that variable away, it's like starting back from zero, working the wheel, which is it's making this half very tough for us in the attacking aspects. Now defensively, I think what is hurting us the most is our individual mistakes, and then it leads to a counterattack, and it leads to more running, it leads to players getting more tired. Now, we've been lucky that Betis, apart from the goal they scored, haven't really been able to take advantage of the individual mistakes. A bigger team could easily shove that down their throat. And then to make matters worse, the main player that had been giving us hope, that had been kind of being a leader, to me he looked like he was being one of the leaders. Araujo, I think our best defender, we've been talking about it, gets injured. At first we thought it was a knee injury, which would have been 10 times worse. It appears to be an ankle injury. I have no idea how long he will be out for, but hopefully no longer than a week or two.
Especially when you have PSG right around the corner.
And Sevilla,
not what you want to see.
Big crucial games. It's a big blow, not only for this game, but for the next game. Obviously, this game was looking to be more of a rest game for Messi, De Jong, blah, blah, blah.
To prevent injuries like this.
And now De Jong is forced to play the whole game pretty much.
Yeah. And then just like you were saying, Barcelona with their individual mistakes and being prone to the counterattacks, and that's exactly where Betis found their opening goal, in which they caught Barcelona on a quick counterattack. We saw Emerson quickly down that right wing, and that's where we really see how tired Barcelona is, because even a Jordi Alba that is known for being extremely fast, he looked pretty slow because he was tired against Emerson, who was able to explode past him on that right wing for him. Puts in a pretty weighted cross, and you start to see how the center backs didn't track too well with the striker, the oncoming striker. You end up seeing actually Busquets that's trying to reach there, coming all the way from midfield, when that should technically be the center backs that are getting there. So just a little bit of miscommunication there. Obviously, the Young is playing out of position, so that kind of plays a little role into it. But it's just this little breakdown from Barca that led to them going down now 1-0 and being in a pretty tough situation coming into the second half.
And like we mentioned, every single one of their attacks has come through the wings, trying to cross it in, and they're going to continue to do that. Hopefully they don't take advantage of it next half. We'll see you at the end of the game.
I bet these are dumb fucks.
Alright guys, that was the final whistle, and what a roller coaster of a half. Taking my emotions up and down. I don't even know where to start. We were everywhere. Off the first few minutes of the half, Ter Stegen saving us with an insane save that continued to happen throughout the half. We had like 2 or 3 really good saves that kept us alive in the game, and ultimately, I think it's a pretty big factor that people are going to overlook. Ter Stegen once again keeping us in the games. At halftime, Pedri was brought on for Braithwaite. But it was interesting to note that the gameplay was still very sleepy, very boring. Nobody was really giving an effort up until Messi actually came in for Riqui Puig, and Trincao as well came in. That's when I really saw Barca's momentum
100%.
flip, and it was the team. And like we mentioned in the first half, it looked like we actually had an attacking and an idea of how we wanted to finish off the plays. And right away, the Messi effect. He comes in, the team's attitude changes, and I think it's one of the first times I see Messi and Dembele actually associate together, pass the ball
a minute before they scored.
I was literally telling him, I was like, I can't think of a time Messi and Dembele like created a play together.
Yeah.
And then they go ahead and associate together, and what a finish from Messi to the near post. He thinks it should have been stopped.
Well, okay, it should have been stopped had the goalie been in a better position. The goalie was not in like his positioning on FIFA would be a 50 after that goal.
But it changed the game, and what I like to see was Barca kept on going at it. They didn't kind of slow down after that goal. If anything, it kind of gave them a little bit more light to the fire. And then eventually we saw that Dembele one-on-one chance that led from Griezmann taking the ball and driving it forward, finding Dembele off the corner. He overthought the shot a little bit, took it a little bit late. And then literally a few plays after that, oh, classic Griezmann. The luck he's been having this year. Oh, man. Just shoots. It was a cross from Jordi Alba.
Yeah.
Hits it, tries to aim for the back post, hits his right leg, bounces off of Victor Ruiz, who was a meter behind him, and goes in. Ooh, I know Madridistas are going to be angry about that one.
It is what it is. And then after that, that's when I started getting really mad at Pellegrini, Real Betis' coach, because he was basically non-reactive. He was basically like Setien was, like Valverde was back when they were at Barcelona, where he would see all these things happen to the team and he wasn't making any changes. He wasn't trying to respond. Betis was falling apart to a Barcelona that was growing with Messi, and he wasn't making any changes. So I was asking, I was like, please bring in Canales, please bring in Tello, make some changes. And finally, he started making some changes, and we saw Betis start to grow a little bit.
Yeah, but the worst thing about Barcelona that I saw today was actually Sergio Busquets. I mean, I kid you not, 50% of the game he spent on the ground, whether asking for fouls or whether getting just toppled over. I think it was one of Busquets' worst performances this season, slowing the play down way too much, kind of hindering the attack, and then eventually in the 75th minute, he goes and clips on a defender because he had to. That was his only option. He was not fast enough to keep with, I think it was Fekir, and
Fekir.
He had to slide him from behind, barely misses the ball, 100% a foul, and they take advantage from the free kick. They cross it in, and it's another goal that Barcelona concedes off of a header, off of a cross, which has been, again, another fact that just keeps reoccurring time, game after game, and I don't know how to fix that.
And once again, whose man was it to...
Oh, yeah, great point. It was Busquets was the man actually marking him, and how does the play end up? Busquets on the ground.
Yeah. So
that happened in the 75th minute, and that's when Pellegrini again started bringing on the players, bringing on the
full starter team.
Yeah, the full starter team, and Betis grew at that point.
They could have scored the 3-2 at one point.
They looked to be the team that were going to score, and Barca did not look like they were the ones that were going to score. But once again, like we mentioned in the beginning of this half, Ter Stegen pulls off an amazing save to keep us in the game once again. And from there, I told him, I was like, if we're the team defending, if Betis is able to control us by having possession in our half, there's no way we score. We don't have. I mean, Dembele could be the fast one, but we're not the counter-attacking team. Now, if we're the ones that take the battle into them, hold the position up a little bit higher, we can do it. And that's exactly what happened. In the 87th minute, Trincão, finally he delivers a goal that is meaningful, and a fucking golazo at that too, off the crossbar. This is my reaction to that. Trincão! And look at the face! Look at the man! Oh, Trincão on the left foot. Finally, Trincão does something. Oh, it feels good. Oh, I had a feeling. Yes. Ah. What a finish! Trincão!
Ruiz just
Victor
own
Ruiz.
goal, and then goes and scores, then gets a yellow card on Messi, and then goes and falls asleep on defending against Trincão.
Yeah.
And that cost him another goal.
Guys, another very, very exciting game for Barcelona, in which we were able to come up with the 3 points at the end of the day. Us culés are going to be very, very happy with this outcome. And to my surprise, we actually had 3 people correctly predict the score prediction.
Yeah.
A 3-2 score, not easy.
2-1 or 1-0.
AD744 has been absolutely on fire with the Barcelona predictions, and as always, the influential comments.
Yeah.
JCB Adiav again, vamos Barça. He predicted correctly the 3-2 victory, and finally, Cool Drew, of course, another Barcelona prediction. Congratulations to you.
Cool Drew.
Cool Drew.
He's gonna end up winning the jersey.
So guys, there is your shout out. As always, fantastic victory for Barcelona. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit a big thumbs up. Don't forget to tell me what you thought of the game in the comment section. You guys know the drill. Hit the subscribe button. And as always, Visca Barça!